A woman is behind bars after police say she plotted to rob somebody that she was set to meet up for a date on Tinder.
Brittany Harry now live in Covington at the police department right now after speaking with some people who live in the area today. Brittany.
Well, yeah, so I covered the story yesterday and I'm back here again today. So we know that this shooting actually happened in the City Heights area here in Covington, and 2 people were injured as a result of it. And as you mentioned, 1 person is behind bars. Now, I went back out to the area today, talked to some neighbors out there, and one of them told me that he believes that one of the people that was shot is completely innocent. Covington police say 19-year-old Sierra Wayman invited a man named Peyton Browning, whom she met on the dating app Tinder, to her home in the 2400 block of Bell Court. This is new video we got from a witness today showing some of the scene there just after 9 o'clock on Monday night.
She just moved over here. She only been here like 3 months.
Police say 2 people knocked on the door while Wayman and Browning were inside the home. Wayman answered and let the 2 inside. That's when, according to police, they started to assault Browning, who was armed. Browning fired his weapon and hit both people, according to Covington police. Browning then called 911 to report he had shot 2 people, and both victims were transported to UC Medical Center for their injuries, which are non-life-threatening, we are told. A man who lives nearby tells Fox 19 he and his fiancée helped the victims.
Well, I don't know how he's doing now, but once he was shot, he stumbled out of the door. You know, I immediately took action because it was kids outside. I didn't want him to see it, so I kind of like put pressure on his wound and put my arm around him and tried to walk him away from, the kids, and he ended up collapsing at the front of the street.
Covington police say Wayman admitted to detectives she invited the 2 into her home in an attempt to extort money from the man she met on Tinder. Wayman is now in the Kenton County Jail on a $5,000 bond. She's facing a robbery charge. The neighbor we talked to today says he truly believes one of the people who was shot never intended on being involved in any of this.
Early in the day, he was never here. He was never around. The other 2 people was here around. I watched their movements, and I feel like he just kind of got caught in the mix of something.
And Covington police say that this is still an active investigation, and they also say that further charges are expected as this investigation unfolds. But if we get anything new from police, I should say as soon as we get anything new from police, we'll be sure to